Look at this shit. It wound up all bent and fucking broken and shit. It's alright. It's alright. You know? It's alright. I don't like this. I like that it's borderless. It's pretty cool. I did a few readings with them already today. It'll come with any kind of book. I don't like though. Look at that. Get handsome. Man, I want a fucking box. Anyway, I'll get my own box. But I don't like that it's called Astrology Answers because this fucking tarot, it's not a master deck, I think the name. But I like the cardstock is pretty good. I actually think the cardstock is pretty cool and I can read with them pretty easy. I like the full card. I like the majors because it has the names on it. It's pretty cool.
I just got my package and I opened it up. This is going to be a review on a tarot deck. Haven't done a review in a while. So I opened it up and take up. This is how it came. It's called the Master Tarot. Literally, this is how the box came. First of all, the intro of the video is by Emilie Mo. I'm going to leave a link down to her webpage. She's a friend of mine. But anyways, this is the first impression of this tarot deck. This is the way the box comes. There's no plastic. It's just a general, just a quick box. It's called the Master Tarot deck. Astrology Answers. I don't get that. She also said that. Literally, I just pulled this out of the package, and this is what I'm getting. No plastic wrapper to protect the box. And let me check it out. Okay, so I just pulled it out. This is the box. My box fared out a little bit better than Emilie's. It's still attached. Okay, no plastic. The cards just came out like that. Also, no booklet. And again, this is the Master Tarot deck, Astrology Answers. I like the color, the purple, and that kind of gold. I don't like this symbol right here. AA, I guess it is. Astrology Answers. Confuses me. But there's no plastic to protect the deck. This is how it comes. There's no book with the deck. I'm going to give it an honest review, you know, and I'll leave a link where you can order it if you are interested. But this is how it came. Literally, there's no plastic, no protective, you know, film. There's no protective on the box. Okay, let's check out the deck. So here you see that I have the Master Tarot deck, Astrology Answers, which I don't understand all that. Astrology and tarot, two different things. But here you see that I have the Master Tarot. And I have the Radiant Rider Waite. And everyone knows that I generally do readings with Rider Waite or Rider Waite clones. I have the Golden Tarot. But anyways, I have done videos where I compare the various Rider Waite clones, and I'll leave a link down below. Check that out. I'm not going to do this in this video because it just makes the video a little too long, and then it's getting late, and so I just want to get this done as quick as possible. But I'm going to show you the first 3 or so. One thing here is the Fool. Okay. In big letters, the Fool. And here's the Radiant Rider Waite. What I like about the Master Tarot is that there's no borders. I'm starting to like decks that do not have borders. So we all know this one, but just want you to see how beautiful that one is. That's the Fool. Then we have El Mago. Put this here. We have El Mago. The Magician, sorry. Or El Mago in Spanish, from the Master Tarot. I just love that there's no borders. And, of course, the Magus, or the Magician, in the Radiant Rider Waite. And then we have the High Priestess, la Emperatriz. One thing is that in this deck I noticed that, and this is my first impression, but right here you do not see the pomegranates, and which is very symbolic in this tarot. There's meaning there, but pretty much, let me see something. There she's holding the tarot scroll. What's she holding here? Yep. I like it because it is a Rider-Waite clone, and if you understand the Rider-Waite, you will definitely understand this deck. So now I'm going to place the Radiant Rider-Waite to the side and focus completely on the Master Tarot and just go through each card. And this is the Emperatriz or the Empress. We have the Emperor. We have the Hierophant. We have the Lovers, the Amantes. We have El Carro or the Chariot. We have La Fuerza or Strength. I like the images. I've been reading the Rider-Waite for 30-something years. Sometimes I get bored of looking at the same deck, so I like to change it up a bit here and there. This is the Hermit. I wish that right here this was darker and it would glow. La Rueda de Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune. Typical Rider images. Okay. La Justicia or Justice. El Colgado or the Hanged Man. La Templanza or Temperance. We have El Diablo or the Devil. Interesting. Devil. La Torre or the Tower. You can see it is really a Rider-Waite Pamela Smith clone. La Estrella or the Star. La Luna or the Moon. El Sol or the Sun, like that. We have the Judgment or el Juicio. Sorry, I'm a little brain dead. I'm missing a card here. There should be the World, which is right here. I knew something was missing, but here is El Mundo or the World. Then we're going to go to Ace of Coins or Pentacles. And we have just a more beautiful version of the Rider-Waite, more of a modern version. The Two of Coins. The Three. The 4, the 5, 6, with the Roman numbers or Roman numerals on top, 6 of coins, no titles, just a Roman numeral, 7 of coins, or 7 of pentacles. We have 8 pentacles, 9 of pentacles, 10. Let me make sure I don't get the glare. We have, I guess we're going to start off con el Rey, correct? Yep, el Rey, the King. Usually it starts with the page, but here, I don't know. We have the caballero, or the knight of coins. This is mixed up. We have the page of pentacles, and then the queen, reina. That's the first suit. You saw the major arcana, and the first suit of the minor arcana. Now we're going to go to the botones, or to the wands. And you have Ace of Wands. Really beautiful energy. Two of Wands. Now this deck does not come with a book, but if you know how to read, write, or wait, you can pick this up and just start reading. It is basically the same layout, just more of a modern version. This is the 4 of wands, 5 de bastones, 5 of wands, 6 of wands. Someone is missing here. Where is she? She's on the other side, but usually the woman is right here. So it's a little bit different there. Yeah. No, that was 6. This is 7 of wands, 8 of wands, 9 of wands, 10 of wands. And I guess we're going to go back to El Rey of Wands, King of Wands, El Caballero, or the Knight of Wands, El Sota, or the Page of Wands. We have La Reina de los Bastones, the Queen of Wands. I like it. This is the Ace of Cups, As de Copa, 2 of Cups, Three of Cups. Making a mess over here. 3. We're going to have 4 of Cups. I don't see the hand holding the goblet. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And we're going to go to El King, El Rey of Cups, de Copas, El Caballero, or the Knight of Cups, El Sota, or the Page of Cups, and then La Reina, or the Queen of Cups. Usually it's the King, the Queen, El Caballero, and then the Sota, or the Page, but this is the way they did it. Now we're going to go to Swords. I think the Swords is going to be the last of it. I have not read with these yet. Very nice. So if you like Rider-Waite clones, I think you'll enjoy this. It cost me $19.99, and I'll leave a link where I bought them, plus $2 or $3 shipping handling. I got here 3 days, and I'm in the United States, so then we have 3 of Swords. This typical, traditional. 4. I like the coloring and the way she uses color and light to enter into the room. We're going to have 5 of swords. 6 of swords. Or espada. That was 6, so where's 7? 7 is over here. And I'm like, wait a second, that didn't make no sense. 7 of swords. Then we have 8 of swords. Then we have 9. Now, after I finish here, I'm going to shuffle them and throw a layout for you. I knew there was a card missing. We have 9 over there, so we have 10 of swords. This is how the deck literally came. So some of them are a little, they don't make sense. In the Rider-Waite, when you get your Rider-Waite, it depends. Usually you have, we begin with the page or a sota of swords. Be close up. Then after that, we have el caballero or the knight of swords. And I wish this would represent the element. Some people use swords instead of blue. You know, some people use swords. What's that mean? Look at that. How do you see that glow? They're really shiny. But do you see how when I move my finger, it kind of shines? That was pretty cool. Sorry, got distracted. But anyways, I wish that the background represented the element of the symbol that they're using. So, like, cups should be blue. I haven't paid attention. I'll look at that in a second. But cups should be blue. Coins, you know, that should be green. Swords can be, depending on your tradition, fire or air. The card should be red or a yellow. And we have, and I'm missing something. Where's, oh, it's over there. King. We have the Queen of Swords. And I'm going to just double check that real quick. And King of Swords, el rey de espada. Let me double check something. So here are the major arcanas, and then we have the 4 suits. We have bastones or wands. We have copas. We have espada and pentacles. I would have liked if they represented the color of the element that they represent. So baston, I would have loved to see more greens just to represent that element. Okay, I just want to show you that. Copas, I like this showing blue because it represents water and the emotions. So this kind of makes sense to me. The blue in the background, darker shade of blue, that makes sense. I think that I would have really enjoyed the swords to be more fiery, depending on your tradition. You know, wands could be air or fire, and your swords could be what, you know, fire. I'm gonna say fire in this. So I would have loved to see more reds, but you see blue throughout and then some grays. But that does not make the deck any less beautiful. I think I enjoyed a lot. And then over here in the coins, I would have loved to see more greens. So now I'm going to shuffle the deck and see how it feels when I shuffle it. So here are the backgrounds, and you can see it's a beautiful purple or navy blue with that gold. I don't like this, the AA, which stands for Astrology Answer. This is not astrology, it's more tarot, tariochi. So they are around the same size as a standard deck. I'm comparing it to a Rider-Waite. And put this to the side. And just throw some cards, just random cards, to see how they look. And this is easier doing it with 2 hands. So usually the client's sitting there. My altar is definitely prepared. And then I take the cards and just to see how it flows. I think I shuffled it good, hopefully. I could have shuffled it a little bit better. But some of them are sticking. But you can see it looks really nice as I am throwing the cards down. I like the stock of the cards. I heard that Emilie Muniz, when she bent one, and I guess it started, ripping, or, separating. I just got my deck, so I don't know if this will happen to mine or if it was just her deck. But it happened to her deck. But it looks really nice. So I'm going to leave a link down below. I like it. I can read with this tomorrow if I wanted to. With my next client, this is something that I've been using for, 47. So I've been using for 30 years. I understand these cards like the back of my hand. And I could definitely read with them. And do I recommend them if you like to collect Rider-Waite clones? And I definitely think you would enjoy it for $19 plus $3 in shipping and handling. Let me get the other thought out of the way. You can't go wrong. I love that there's no border. I like the stock quality of the cards. It's a little bit, let me see, do I want to say playing card? Maybe a little bit less, and it's not as matted, as you can see that, as a playing card deck. But it doesn't come with a protective seal. When you get the box, it is what it is. This is what you get. There's no instructions. You just get the cards, the box, and that's it. So anyways, this is the Master Tarot deck. Astrology Answers. It doesn't say who publishes it, but I will definitely leave a link down. There's nowhere where it says, I guess it's Astrology Answers, I guess. Doesn't say much about it, no history about it. I like them. I can read with them tomorrow morning if I want to, Right now I use the Rider-Waite, Radiant Rider-Waite, and I use the cat black tarot, which I need to get a new one because that one is ready to call it the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I'm sorry, it's late in the morning. Please subscribe. Please leave the comment down below. Please share on your favorite social media and with your friends. And I will, if you're interested in this tarot deck, I will leave a link down below where you can purchase it from their website. This is Sancista Brujo Luis. Santo Sanse.